In this video, I share exactly how to build these type of legs for all your hollow backdrops. So make sure to watch, screenshot, and save this video. The first step of the process is to mark out the board, and in this case, the legs are going to be 30 inches long. They will have a 2-inch notch at the top, and on the lower end, it is 12 inches from the bottom up. You will have to mark out 1.5 inches throughout the entire leg, and you will also notice that the leg itself is 12 inches, very similar to the other style legs that I make. Once you have everything marked out, you'll then begin making your cuts. Just make sure that you have a straight edge, and I always like to work from the back of the board. You'll also notice that I'm using painter's tape, and this will reduce the tear out and give you the cleanest look possible. You'll also notice that I'm using this circular piece as I am rounding out the corners, because that circular disc is actually a sander. You will also see that I'm using a combination of a circular saw and the jigsaw. And with the corners rounded, I'll be able to use the jigsaw to round it out and then sand it down with that circular sander. I would highly recommend taking your time, and then once you're finished making all the cuts, you can use a manual or an orbital sander along with that circular sander that I showed earlier in the video, and this will give you the best look possible. Once you're finished with that one, you'll then repeat the exact same process on the other leg. You'll want to use the circular saw to make all the straight cut portions, and just make sure that you're staying inside the line. You'll then move on to cutting with the jigsaw, and that's where you'll cut all the corners. And again, I had rounded it out just so I'm able to sand it down with that circular sander tool. Once you've completed that leg, you're now ready to install the legs to the backdrop. So make sure you put all your questions in the comments and follow for the rest of the build.